Guys, welcome to day one of the Business Strategy AI learning course with myself and your business. Okay, so let's get right to it. So if you don't know about AI or you have never used Gemini or ChatGPT, there's actually a whole bunch of AI apps that is now available for us to use. Free versions, which you don't have to pay for. You can get the paid version, which will maybe unlock a few extra features, but you won't be needing that at this stage. So I know that it's tough to move on and adapt to this new day and age with regards to IT and AI, and it's a very scary process and phase to go into, especially if you are still part of the previous generation. It's even hard for me, and our generation kind of grew up with this, and it's hard for me to adapt. But if you want to be growing your business, if you want to be moving forward, you need to be using these AI tools. And once you start learning how to use them and how easy it is to actually have access to a whole lot of things that you never thought you'd be able to do, you won't be able to stop. So let's get right to it. The most important thing about AI is that you need to be giving the right prompts to these apps. So you've now started your business. You don't know how you're going to grow your business. How are you going to get clients? How are you even going to get to the finances, the spreadsheets, or an accounting system? You're not very good at designs. You're not very creative. What are you going to do? So ChatGPT is an AI operated app that basically can do anything. You can ask it to do anything. As long as you are giving this app the correct prompts, it will be giving you what you need. So you don't need to take a course in digital design or figure out how to use an accounting system because you're not very good at finances or budgeting. You know, everyone can't be good at everything. So these apps are designed for you to give it prompts. Once you give it a prompt, and let me give you an example. I'm using ChatGPT. I need a design done, I need an advert done for my collagen brand or my wellness range, and I need my ad to be saying that it's a promotion, it's a special. That's what you're going to be telling your app. You're going to be telling that app. You can even speak to it. You don't need to type it out. You can speak to it and just say, listen here, I need a design done. These are the specs that need to be put into the design, and it will give you a design. Then you can further prompt this app to do exactly what you need it to do. Please, can you insert my logo in a transparent version in the top left corner of my design? Could we perhaps have the content in a table with 3 different columns? You're going to be prompting the app, and it's going to be generating and doing that for you. You don't need to do anything. The hard work is taken off of your back. So for instance, just before I started my wellness range, I was struggling to figure out how much of my product would need to be put into a capsule, and how much, or how many rather, milligrams would be sufficient for each product, and how much fat or energy, kilojoules, protein is in my capsule, is in my packet, is in my whole bunch of raw material. These are things that I figured out through Gemini or ChatGPT. So Gemini and ChatGPT are pretty much the same thing. ChatGPT is just better with designs and picture outputs and video outputs. So let's go ahead and use an example. You guys can practice this at home. You can ask this app anything. So if you are familiar with AI, just bear with us so that we can get all the ladies on par with the AI course. And if it's a bit boring for you, you know all of this, just stick it out until we get to the juicy parts.
ChatGPT.
Hey there, how's it going? Let me know if there's anything I can help you with today.
I want you to help me design an advert for my collagen promotion that I'll be running this week.
That sounds exciting. I'd be happy to help. Do you have any specific details or themes in mind for the advert, like the target audience, key benefits, or any visuals you want to include?
I would like to include some visuals with regards to the products as well as my logo. And furthermore, I would like to run the promotion at 20% off of the retail price. And I would also like to list some benefits of the collagen product.
Got it. We can definitely highlight those key points. For the benefits, we could include things like improved skin elasticity, joint health, and hair and nail strength. If you have any specific images or branding elements you'd like to use, just let me know.
Thank you. Can we get a basic design and then edit it from there on and amend?
Absolutely. We can start with a basic layout and then tweak it as needed. I'll put together a draft that includes your logo, the product visuals, the 20% discount highlight, and some of those key benefits. Once I have that ready, we can fine tune it together.
Thank you. I'll be waiting for that.
You're very welcome. I'll get started on that and share the draft with you as soon as it's ready. If you think of anything else in the meantime, just let me know.
and there it popped out my draft for me, and it's ready to use. I can amend it anytime. I can insert it into ChatGPT if I want any changes made, or if I want to change the information on the advert. As easy as that. So you don't necessarily have to talk to it. You can also type if you want to. Now, this is applicable with anything that you want done on ChatGPT. If you want ChatGPT to review your statements, your accounts, if you wanted to draft a balance statement for you, basically whatever you need it to do, as long as you are giving the correct prompts. So I hope this helped you, girls, and we'll be carrying on tomorrow and the day thereafter and the day thereafter. If you are interested in doing the course that I'm taking, you are more than welcome to. I'm sure that you guys have seen it on TikTok. The course is called Coursive. It's 379 Rand if you just get the basic version. It's a 4-week course and it teaches you 20 to 40 minutes of AI every day. And it's not just ChatGPT, it's got a whole list of AI apps that it will be teaching you about. I'm doing that to be keeping up with the new day and age. So you are more than welcome to also be doing that course if you are willing to pay. You can get onto Coursive. I will put the logo into this video so that you guys can see which app it is. If you don't want to do that and you just want to be following my learning course on the group, you are more than welcome to do that too. I'll be teaching you everything that is important. Next, after the AI course, we'll be doing strategies, business strategies, a whole lot of that. And yeah, let's make some money.